Hey, what's up guys? Michael here. Just gonna shoot a quick video, go over a trade I'm fixing to put together and send off with a good friend, and show y'all remnants of a whatnot show I had last night. It did really well. Sold a bunch of knives. Biggest thing, it's not about the money on it. It's just getting rid of old inventory so we can work into getting some new stuff. But thank you for tuning in, guys. We're gonna get started here in just a second. First thing we're gonna do is go over this trade. All right, guys. The other day after the video launched, my buddy, Mr. Drew Barker, contacted me, asked about this Schrade Walden that we showed. Knife dot cleaned up for me. Had a broke tip on it right there. Other than it just being a little bit short, you can't even tell. But Mr. Drew reached out and wanted to know if we could do a trade for this knife. He was hoping it hadn't already been worked on. That was before Doc put his video out of cleaning it, but I let him know it had already been touched up. The blade had already been worked on. There it is right there. Looks good. Doc did an outstanding job. But anyway, he contacted wanted to work up a trade for that knife, so told me trying to work on getting some knives to start working on tips and all. So I had quite a few broken tip knives here that need good cleaning. You know, so we're gonna throw this buck in there with him. About 301. Let him work on that blade. That's a little Schrade SP2 right there. That little needs a tip reprofile. There ain't much there, and cleaned up. That'll be a nice knife. Sold 2 of these last night on my show. Also got this old timer here. Let's see, 77 OT. Needs a new tip on there, and I don't know. I got this one in a whatnot package. Somebody did a rudimentary fix on the scales back there. Put some wood scales on the back. But I'm gonna throw this one in too. Let him. That blade's pretty good there. That's a good blade. We'll let him work on that, have some fun with that, do whatever he wants to with it. And also this buck light right here. This one ain't gonna be a hard fix at all. Just reprofile that tip there, and it'll be good to go. What is that? 422 USA. I love these old buck lights, and these things right here fit good in your hand. He don't know that I'm sending anything other than the Schrade Walden there, but I'm gonna send him those, throw it all in a box, send it to him, and hopefully he'll enjoy them. Get some work, get some practice in on redoing tips and knives, and you know, and I'll do a part 2 whenever whatever he ships to me comes in. Whenever I get it, I'll do a part 2 to this one and just update y'all on that. But thank you guys. Alright guys, this next knife right here is the one I picked up the other day when I shot the video with Doc. I showed it to him and all, and it was in a lot worse shape. But while we were sitting there talking, he broke out a sandpaper and just started playing with it, trying to show me some tips and tricks on how to clean them. And ultimately, I did not get a good before picture on what it looked like, but it looks 100 times better. And all he did on this one, while we were talking, it took probably, while we sat there and talked for about 20 minutes, all he was doing was just rubbing sandpaper on it. Started with an 800 grit, or what did he say, 1,000 grit to begin with, or 3,000, and then moved to a 5,000. That knife right there, I picked it up at our local consignment shop here in town. Paid 25 bucks for it. Can't beat it. It's one of those Tony Bose collaborations. I think they call that a sow belly. It's a neat knife. It cleaned up well. Need to oil it down now, finish it up. The only issue is that USA flag right there is some of the paint's missing in there on that case. But other than that, it's a great user. Be a great knife. Alright, I'm not going to go through everything, and I'll just show y'all briefly. This flat right here is the remnants of my whatnot blowout. We blew through a bunch of knives. There's a bunch of knives that don't look that way, but there's a lot of knives in there. Super proud of the sale. This was my best show yet. I'm a new knife seller on whatnot. And I'm trying to get better with it. Just like with this YouTube thing, it just takes a little practice, and it's kind of strange, a little nerve-wracking talking to yourself a little bit. But we're learning. We're getting better. We're enjoying it. We're getting better. But fixing to get busy shipping out, packaging up all these knives so we can ship them all out. They can make it to their new homes. Thank you guys. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Just a quick short video of what we got going on. I appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't already, if you've made it this far in the video, if you please would like the video, share the video, give us a follow, subscribe. We appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. God bless.